Are you building a compact gaming or workstation setup but can't decide on the right case? Today, we're ranking the best mini tower PC cases you can get right now. Let's find out which one fits your build. Let's kick things off with the most affordable option in today's lineup, the JOYJOM Micro ATX case. It lands in the number 5 spot, and while it's a budget pick, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just has some trade-offs you'll need to know about. The JOYJOM case is perfect if you're looking for a simple and cheap way to house your components. It supports both Micro ATX and Mini ITX motherboards, has enough room for most standard graphics cards up to about 10 inches long, and lets you mount 3 120mm fans. Plus, you get a USB 3.0 port on the front panel, which is a nice touch for the price. But let's be honest, this case feels cheap because, well, it is. The steel is thin, which means it can flex and rattle if you're not careful. And while you can fit multiple fans, the case's thermal design isn't great. Users report having to remove the side panels just to get better airflow. If you're building a high-performance PC, this probably isn't the one you want. So who's this case for? If you're on a super tight budget or building a low-power system that doesn't need a lot of cooling, this is a decent starting point. By the way, if you're interested in any of the cases from today's list, I've included links to all of them in the description below where you'll find the best prices. Next up at number 4, we have the Rosewill FBM-X2-400-HELIX. This case steps things up from the JOYJOM by including some extra features and better build quality, but it still stays in the same budget range. The big win here is that it comes with a 400-watt power supply already installed. That's super convenient if you're doing a budget build because you won't need to buy one separately. The case also supports up to 240mm radiators at the front or top, which is a pretty rare feature at this price point. There's even room for modular fans and steel construction that feels more solid than the JOYJOM. But it's not all good news. The airflow in this case is still pretty restrictive because the front panel doesn't let much air through. And while the included power supply is nice for beginners, it's not the highest quality. It's really only good for low power builds. Cable management is also tight, so don't expect a super clean look without some effort. So who should get the Rosewill? If you're building a simple gaming rig or a home office PC and want something affordable that includes the power supply, this could save you time and money. Oh, and while you're here, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future build guides and reviews. Coming in at number 3, we've got the Rise Mode Galaxy Glass M Mini in white. If you're someone who loves the look of tempered glass builds, this case is going to catch your eye right away. Unlike the first two cases, this one is really about aesthetics. It has tempered glass panels on the front and side, giving your build a sleek premium look without spending premium money. You also get support for GPUs up to 12 inches long and enough mounting points for 7 120mm fans. That means you have plenty of airflow options if you buy the fans separately. Now, the downside is that it doesn't actually come with any fans, so you'll need to factor that into your budget. And since the front is all glass, airflow can still be a bit restricted compared to mesh front cases. Cable management is also tight because of the compact form factor. So who is this for? If you care about how your build looks just as much as it performs, and you're willing to put in a little extra work to set up your airflow, this is a stylish pick that won't break the bank. At number 2, we've got the Jonsbo TK0. This case is for people who want something different, both in how it looks and how it functions. The Jonsbo TK0 uses premium materials like aluminum, real wood accents, and curved tempered glass. It's got a dual chamber layout that helps hide cables and keep the build clean. It also gives you the flexibility to set it up either vertically or horizontally, which is perfect if you're tight on space or want a specific look on your desk. But there are some limitations. First, it only supports Mini ITX motherboards, so you can't go Micro ATX here. GPU space is also limited to about 9 inches, which means you're capped at smaller cards like the RTX 4060 series. And since there's no radiator support, you're stuck with air cooling only. Plus, you'll need to buy an SFX power supply, which is usually more expensive than standard ATX ones. So who should pick this case? If you're building a compact system for your living room, home office, or just want a premium showcase build, the Jonsbo TK0 is a fantastic choice. Just know the limitations going in. Finally, in the number 1 spot, we have the Cooler Master N200. This is the all-around best mini tower case on the list because it balances features, airflow, and price in a way that's hard to beat. First off, this case has fantastic cooling options. The front mesh panel allows for excellent airflow, and it comes with 2 120mm fans right out of the box. You can even install a 240mm radiator in the front or a 120mm in the back, which is perfect if you're planning to use liquid cooling. It also supports large graphics cards up to 14 inches long and tall CPU coolers up to 6.3 inches, so you're not limited to small builds. Now, it's not perfect. It doesn't have a side window, so you won't be showing off your build. And while there's room for cable management, it's not the cleanest layout compared to higher-end cases. So who is this for? Honestly, almost anyone. Whether you're building a gaming PC, a workstation, or a home office rig, the Cooler Master N200 is versatile, functional, and a great value for your money. Alright, that's our roundup of the best mini tower PC cases. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below to find the top products at the best prices. And as always, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews and build guides. See you in the next one.